Last time we saw that to embrace Islam is to deny science. Today we will take this a step further and look at some examples of scientific errors in the Qur'an. In question 35 of our series, we saw that the Qur'an gets creation wrong. It also contains accounting errors concerning the number of days, whereas the Bible teaches that God created the earth in one day and spoke all creation into existence. The Qur'an goes so far as to personify the smoke on the earth. Yet God did not make smoke in Genesis 1, nor did he personify the smoke on the earth. Rather, the Bible records that all creation was subject to God, and as such, there is no question of it coming either willingly or unwillingly, as is also claimed in Surah 41. So, contrary to the claims in the Qur'an, nature does not have a will of its own. Then Surah 21 claims that every living creature was created from water. No Christian creationist or even evolutionist would agree with this statement. While living creatures do contain water and water is essential for life, it is untrue to say that living creatures were made from water. To hold to this theory is equal to believing in alchemy. Then Surah 35, Ayah 41 and Surah 36, Ayahs 38 and 40 seem to support a belief in geocentrism, a view of the solar system which held that all objects orbit a fixed Earth. This view was disproven by Copernicus in 1543 when he published his heliocentric model. And Surah 18 mentions the sun setting in a spring of black muddy water. No rational person would hold to this false view of the sun's activity. Then in Surah 65 and the Tafsir of Ibn Abbas, it is claimed that there are 7 heavens, including the earth, and that they are flat. Friends, while there is some debate as to whether there are 8 or 9 planets, no one thinks that there are only 7 and that they are flat. From the beginning, the earth was understood to be round, not flat. This is because it is recorded in the Bible 7 times and was later proven mathematically by the Greeks long before the Qur'an was written. The question then must be, why did the Qur'an and Ibn Abbas get it wrong? It gets worse. Surah 67, Ayah 7 claims that Allah made the stars so that he could use them as missiles to throw at devils. Lastly, concerning geological features and the geography of the earth, the Qur'an gets it wrong again. See Surah 16, Ayah 15, Surah 21, Ayah 31, and Surah 41, Ayah 10 for this. According to the Arabic verb, mountains were created by means of dropping down, as one would drop an anchor. Clearly, this is not the action by which mountains were formed. Instead, mountain formations occurred in several ways. By the land surface rising out of the water on day 3 of creation, and we can read about this in Psalm 104, verses 5 to 9. And secondly, by the folding of wet sedimentary layers after the flood of Noah. And lastly, through volcanic action. In all instances, the mountains rose up from the surface of the earth. They were not, as the Qur'an claims, separate lumps which fell down onto the earth's surface. Next time we will examine the biological errors in the Qur'an. Meantime, please do check out the links in the description, including episode 1, Why Do We Need a Saviour?